Hello everyone, it's Winona from Dairy Barn Art and welcome back. If you're new, welcome. If you enjoy what you see, please like and subscribe. I'm a long ways away from it, but when I get to 400 subscribers, I'm going to give away another Edith Holden book. So if you are watching and you're not subscribed, I suggest you subscribe. Anyway, today we're going to work on our Margarete Miller challenge. Number 3, I believe it is. But before I start, I want to read a little bit of this Everyday Gratitude. And today it's by St. Mother Teresa. And it says, "It doesn't take much. It can be just giving a smile. The world would be a much better place if everyone smiled more." And the question is, what if I simply smile more often? You know, I smile a lot and I laugh, and that was always a comment I heard in my reviews at work, that I was always very happy and always had a smile on my face. But you know, for so much of my life, I have that kind of face, you know, where your lips turn down a bit instead of up at the corners. And I used to hate it, like if I was busy thinking or something and someone would say to me, "Hey, smile, you look much better when you smile." And it's like, oh, come on. But anyway, that's beside the point. Before we start our next Margarete Miller challenge, I just want to show you what I did with the first two. So I glued them together and I added a folded piece of craft cardstock to the top because I'm going to bind this with my cinch, and that's where the holes are going to go. I didn't want them going through my collage. So anyway, so it's going to go like this, and then when you flip it up, here's the second page. And I was watching videos around Christmas, but I don't remember who I got this idea from, but she when she sews, she goes with her bone folder after and she pushes it down like this. And you know what? It looks better and it feels better when you do that. Because you know how, especially with this being really thick, it really punched through. It was hard work for my sewing machine. And doing that, it just is so much better. I never knew that. Like I say, you learn something new every day. So anyway, let's take a look. Put this away. I had to take a Tylenol because I had a really wicked headache, and my neuropathy is, my feet aren't so bad today, but between my nose and my lip, it feels like I've been to the dentist, and I have freezing coming out, and it's driving me nuts. But there's not a whole lot I can do with it, so I'm hoping that the Tylenol will help. Oh darn, I forgot to cut this down again. And the reason I want to cut it down before I start is because once I start, if I go over that edge, I won't know where that edge is. So I'll just quickly trim this down. I am really having a lot of fun doing this. I have to be honest though, I've been really working hard making jewelry, and I spent the weekend with my granddaughter, which was absolutely fabulous. But I haven't been doing much paper crafting. So the next few days I'm hoping to get some paper crafting done so that I can do some videos besides my 2 planners. Mind you, this I'm not using as a planner. My other planner, what I've decided to do is get all caught up in the decorating and then come back on camera with it so we can be up to date, rather than having you watch me do weeks where we didn't do any, you know, I'm not filling in because I'm not planning for those weeks. So anyway, this is number 3, and something fast. So my thought of something fast was a bunny. And this is my Christmas digital, and I could have resized this to make my bunny smaller. In retrospect, I should have resized it, but I didn't. So here's my fast. My bird could be fast too. Lace, it can be real, a photo, or an illustration. Well, I want to keep this journal pretty, I don't want it to get too fat and bulky. So I printed out, and by the way, my printer was acting up. So I just printed on the other side of that paper rather than throw it out. But I printed out 2 lace digitals from Angela Kerr. I like this one. And then I saw this one and I thought, you know, you could just cut a strip of it and it would be beautiful. So I've got that. A game piece. I don't know why. I thought of chess right away. And of course I can't glue a chess piece on. And for some reason the first piece I thought of was the rook. So I printed that out. But then I thought, what about the knight? It's usually a horse, and that'll qualify as something fast as well. So I picked that. Ledger paper. I picked, this is from Tracy Fox at Love Junk Journals. It's her archives, I believe it is. And I have ledger paper that I could use, but I thought I'm kind of going digitals with this. Then text in a foreign language. This is my own digital. I had originally called this Ancient Mongolian script because when I bought the papers that I scanned in, I was told it was Mongolian. But someone contacted me who was in Tibet, and they said this is Tibetan script. It's not Mongolian. So I changed the name. I did a little looking on the internet before I actually just changed it. But I'm thankful. I hate being wrong in front of lots of people. So I'm thankful that they contacted me and I was able to change it pretty early. But this is my text in a foreign language. And my bonus, something lavender. This didn't really print out lavender. But, oh my goodness, these did. I thought lavender, or I could print out the butterfly, or print out, what's that called? Cut out the butterflies. So anyway, let's get going here. The first thing I will cut, first few things I'll cut, will be my bunny and these. Now, these are in the center of the page, so I'm just going to cut with my big scissors. And I don't think I'm going to fussy cut around them. I'm not sure. That's the fun thing with this. I have no idea how this is going to turn out. And I have no preconceived notion of where things are going to go. So it's all just whatever happens, happens. Now the rook is bigger than that knight. But that's okay. I can cut him smaller. And the rook is simple to cut out, so I might decide that I just want to cut him out. Okay. And then my bunny. My bunny. I never had time to do a Christmas journal with my digitals. Next year I'm hoping to get a file folder journal done up with this digital kit because it is really nice. But for now I thought, you know what, I'm using it in this collage. We've got them, let's use them, right? So of course that's going to have to go there because if I put them, no, I can put them here and I can cut off the rest, which really opens that page up. So lace, let's see what this is going to look like. So anyway, I have my granddaughter here this weekend. She is 4 and she is, I have never met a kid like my granddaughter. Like literally, she just doesn't do anything wrong. Like, you don't have to worry about her. She can entertain herself, but just with what she's supposed to be. She never goes into anything or, anyway, I call them Nova-isms, little things she says to me that just make me just laugh. But we were sitting on the bed getting ready to go to bed, and I said to her, you know, you're getting so big. Grandma wishes you could just stay little. And she looked at me and she said, but Grandma, you were little once and you got to grow up. It just melted my heart. So cute. But I'm going to cut some of this too. And she's right, you know. We say that, and she hears that all the time from people because we just don't want her to grow up. She's so dang cute. But I thought, what a comeback. But she's really good with her comebacks. Her dad was too. And then I set up a little desk up here. It's in pink. And she says to me, Grandma, pink is my favorite color. And I said, yeah. She says, but I like blue and purple and green and yellow and orange. I like those colors too. And I thought, you know what? She's my granddaughter because I'm the same way. I depends on the day. I used to tell the kids at school when they'd ask me what my favorite color was, I'd say, it depends on the day. And then she was cutting. Well, I don't want to cover that part up. Let's put that down here. We'll put you here. And anyway, she was cutting. She was playing with this. In Canada, at least in Western Canada, the co-op in the spring gives away these clay, little bags of clay. And I've collected them. And, oh yeah, can't forget about you two. And I keep them in a drawer here, so when she comes, she opens a few bags at a time and she plays with it. Wow, she had made some stuff, and then I've also supplied her with a basket. I've loaded the desk for her. She has crayons, markers, pencil crayons, scissors, a sketchbook, a little book to write in, a notebook, journal, construction paper, coloring books, sticker books, educational books. So let's maybe take it to here. And I kind of want to get at least some of those in. So anyway, she was sitting at her desk and she was started to cut her Play-Doh that she had made the day before. And she says, Grandma, is it okay if I cut Play-Doh with my scissors? And I said, yeah, they're your scissors. I said, you can cut whatever you want. And then my brain went, what? What am I saying? Because I remember my friend's little grandson got scissors when he started school and he cut everything in sight. He was just a-going with the cutting. So then I backtracked and I said, no. I said, you can't cut hair. You can't cut hair. And then she says to me, no, I can only cut paper and Play-Doh, she said. Like, where does she get this stuff? Even my kids, I remember Dustin and my niece Tara. Oh, that's covering up too much. It's got to be shorter. My sister-in-law and my brother were getting married, and Tara was the flower girl. They were about 5 years old. And I was at work one day. My mom was watching the kids, and they went into the bathroom and cut Tara's hair, her bangs. She had really long hair. She had bangs. And she was so proud. She looked like a little puppy. She looked like a dog is what she said, which made me laugh because that's usually not really a compliment when someone tells you you look like a dog. But, yeah, anyway, you can only cut paper and Play-Doh. That's all you can cut with her scissors. She's just, oh man, she's just such a good kid. And every time I do this, I wreck everything else that I've done. Let's just tear it down here. I bought a book at the dollar store called Girls Don't Fart, which I thought was just so funny because Nova's like always wearing dresses and princess costumes and her tiara, and she plays putting makeup on and, you know, like really girly things. But she's not a girly girl. She farts and just everything. So I saw this book and I thought, this is a hoot. So there's my script, text from another language. Okay. This might have to be just a little skinnier. And I read it to her twice. She asked Grandpa to read it to her, but he said to her that he didn't know how to read. And her mom came to pick her up, and she was telling her about this book. So she went and got it out of the bedroom for her mommy to read to her. She basically read that first page to her mom. Just floored me that she could remember that when we'd only read it twice. But she's been, Brett has read a book to her every night before she goes to bed. She's been read to since she was just a newborn baby. But she's just so funny. And then she makes faces, and she does this silly dance. And then when she laughs, it's just infectious. Having grandchildren is the best thing in the world. Especially, like, she comes over and everything stops. You know, I do everything with her. I set her desk up beside my sewing machine. There we go. So that, I think I want to punch. And I don't know where that punch is. I think I have one in here. No, that's not it. There we go. I want to do a stub like a ticket. I forgot what I was saying now. Oh, I set my sewing machine up beside her, and I sat and sewed, and she worked at her desk. She did homework, she called it, and just wonderful. Okay, now I need lavender. I think I'll cut out this. Probably didn't pick the best image to put lavender with, but I wanted something fast. We're almost 20 minutes. So it takes about 20-25 minutes to do up one of these challenges, which is just nice. Let's put you down here. And then let's cut out this big butterfly. So I bought her an Osmo for Christmas. It attaches to your iPad, but I think it's too advanced for her, but we kind of adapted it on Saturday, and we did some work with letters and numbers and shapes, and when she went to put away everything, there were tiles with letters in red and letters in blue, and she put all the red letters together and she put all the blue letters on the other side, and I thought, she is so much like me. It's just, and she's always like organized like that, so it must be genetic. That's what I tell myself, at least. So well. There we go. So we'll have this little bunny looking up at the butterfly, the lavender butterfly at the top. Okay. Now we've got lavender down there. We've got the rook here. Do we put the other? No, let's... I think that's it. Let's double check what we've got here. we've got something fast, a horse and a bunny, lace, we've got 2 laces, we've got 2 game pieces. Man, I like to work in twos. Text in a foreign language, ledger paper, and something lavender. So I think we can put this page together. I'll have to trim that bunny off after. And I suppose I could have taken the time to trim it right down so that teal wasn't showing, but I don't want to. I'll ink everything up, or at least on this side, and get this side glued down. Now I think the only thing showing is this, and maybe the bottom. So I don't know what was going on with my black. All my printers were acting up this week. I have a HP that is, oh my goodness, that prints out so beautifully usually. It didn't this day, but and I'm on the ink. I can print 100 pages a month, and so I'm on that plan. And then I have an Epson Eco Tank, which I'm on my second one. They sent me this one. It's refurbished, which I don't know how long it's going to last. I constantly have to clean the heads on it, so I don't use it. I don't use it as much as I used the first one I had. And I bought a laser printer, a Brother laser printer at an auction sale, an online auction sale. A book publisher in Regina was closing out, and I bought the office furniture from there. But okay, this will have to wait. Let's kind of do it this way. But I accidentally bought the wrong printer drum for it. I had to order a new one, and I don't know what I was thinking. That's the problem with the way my brain is now. I just do stupid things. Because I ordered it works, kind of, sort of. But anything like digital images, it just makes a mess of. It'll work okay for like printing an email or something. Oops. Okay, I'm going to have to trim some of that off because I don't want my butterfly being covered by it. And then this goes down at the bottom. Yeah, and the printer drum's a few $100, so that's got to wait till April when I start getting a pension. It's part lavender too. And then was this going to be on top or under? It was going to be under. Yeah. So anyway, those are my woes and sagas. And man, if I do another video today, I'm not going to have anything to talk about. I might have to just work on my journal and try to get that done. Actually, that might not be a bad idea, because with my headache, and then I can get my planner maybe caught up, get my journal finished so I can start adding ephemera to it. I'm uploading videos for my beading channel so I can get ahead. Sure didn't leave a lot of my other language, but c'est la vie. Yeah, I think I will catch up on my journal, I'll try to get caught up on my planner so that we can do some planning. Because at night I think of all these things I want to do, and it's like, where do I write it? If I write it on a note, I'll lose it, and I don't like a lot of clutter. So I'm gonna go there. You're gonna go there. Oh, it must be pushing snow out there. It was pretty nasty yesterday. And today it's just really cold. It's -27 and sunny. Okay, I've got a lot of blank space in here, but you know what? If a person ever went through and wanted to do some journaling, this would be awesome spaces to do a little bit of journaling. And maybe I will. You know, maybe once I'm done taking pictures and everything, maybe I'll journal about the weather on here, so when I look back on this, I can remember what ugly weather we had this winter. It's been so cold, and then all of a sudden one day it's melting, like, and then the next day it's super cold. But anyway, so I guess I'm done. There I am, number 3. I wish you lots of luck and happiness until we meet again. Take care, my friends. Bye bye.